Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. As I alluded to before, I bought a bike in a box. I've had this for a little while now in the garage while I've been finishing up a few odds and ends on the other bike, and I haven't, other than cutting off that back frame, I haven't done a thing. Except the seat I bought when I was in question of whether or not I was doing the right seat for the Trail 90. And the seat I was going to shelve until a new project fell into my lap. Let me put the tank on and then let me show you how these things go together. Stock mounting, stock position, everything else. So setting up this seat, when I first put it on, the front mount was hitting the tank mount stuff. So I actually took a Dremel. If you can see, I just cut a little plastic square out there and just took out a little bit of the foam. And I just wanted it to be able to sit up and meet the tank. The profile of this tank, because it comes in slightly, the seat hugs it quite nicely. So if my seat kind of comes up like that, if I just prop up the seat there, I'm hoping you can sort of see that's kind of where I want to end up with it. It's a really nice flowing shape, considering it's not a real Cafe Racer sort of style tank. The big downfall of these bikes and the way the frame is set up, and I have been doing a lot of reading about it, is the piping that comes out immediately takes a dip down, does this circle down around to the base of where the swing arm meets, and then has this little branch that comes out here, and the whole thing just has this horrible up and down dip that isn't really conducive to the Brat or the Cafe Racer sort of style. Now if you dig hard enough, you start to find people that have done different things to these. The main one kind of being they sort of leave this framing in place and they just stick a new tube on top to sort of lift up what's sort of with my seat, and then leave it as is, or try and hide it or mask it or whatever, or trim it down. Some people do a seat like they'll flatten this across here, and they'll have a seat that sort of comes down on a little bit of a dip and then flattens out and goes all the way back. I don't want to do that because I don't want to be sitting any lower than where it is right now. What I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna cut and change the back of the bike. I'm not going to do anything with the swing arm. I'm not going to do anything with the main backbone of the bike. I'm going to get rid of this whole mount for the shock anyway. I'm going to cut right here, and then where these mount, there's just 4 welds holding that mount on. So I'm going to grind off those welds, and I'm going to turn that whole bar so this one coming down comes out straight underneath the seat. From where I've cut it there, I'm going to then add my hoop, which I've ordered, the 1-inch Cafe Racer hoop with the upswing. I hope it's the right one, I don't know. And then the bottom part, so this whole mount will get eliminated. The bottom part around here, somewhere in this vicinity right here, I'm going to take that, so we'll be taking out that whole piece, and then I've got some 1-inch pipe here. I'm going to try and catch it on the upswing, kind of like that. This bar hits up underneath, and then I have some really, really thick steel stock that I'm going to put in to make my new shock mount from that. So that's the design. I'm going to get clip-ons for the handlebars. Those are fine, they could work, except the mounts for the handlebars are actually removable from under the triple tree, so it would just make a really nice low profile flat mount, and then I can do the clip-ons right onto the fork tubes and really keep the whole thing a little more stealthy. So yeah, there it is. If you want to check this out and see how well I do or don't do, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, let's see where this goes. I'll finish that there for now, and we'll pick it up with some frame cutting next time. All right, cheers.